Let's talk as I figure out what I want to wear to bed because I change my outfit constantly and not even to bed, like to bed before bed. This is my like pre-sleep outfit that I'm going to change into. And the reason this is my pre-sleep outfit is because I don't sleep with a shirt on. I sleep in like little COS boxers and no shirt, and that's about it. So I've been really, really emotional lately, and if you know anything about me, if you're here from TikTok, you know I'm not an emotional person at all. I've never been. I always wish that I could be, because about like 3 times a year, maybe twice a year, I have like breakdowns and I just like cry and I cry and I cry for weeks. I just had the flu, and not during the flu, but after the flu, I became very emotional. I think it's because when you're sick, you're like in a state of like fight or flight, and then after the sickness, you're able to see a little more clearly. And I really have been like I bawled myself to sleep last night. Because I'm such an all or nothing person, I didn't just like bawl myself to sleep. I bawled myself asleep from 10 p.m. until 6 a.m. in the morning, and then I had an interview at 11. So I literally like could not sleep all night. I was so exhausted in the interview. I don't know if they liked me. I hope they did, but God knows. Even on social media lately, I'm trying not to like overcast myself. That's definitely not the word. I tend to like overemphasize things, and it's like an act of, I guess, preserving my emotions. Like I'm constantly in a state of like fight or flight, I feel. And I never really let myself feel my emotions. So I'm trying to get better at that. My natural state is very calm. My natural state is like, I'm a very, very calm person. So I'm trying to showcase that more on social. I want to wear shorts because my apartment's actually quite warm right now. So shorts sound like the best thing I could wear. Okay, I'm just gonna put on these. They're COS. My entire wardrobe is COS, genuinely. So I think this vlog is gonna get a little bit more real than my past ones, because I just want to talk. And if I want to get emotional, I'll let myself get emotional. In the end, this channel has like 40 subscribers, so it's really nice. It feels like a side area where I can just talk and vent and document my daily life. So I'm gonna do that. The only downside about YouTube is you can't listen to music. Like on live stream, I always have music playing, but I can't listen to music here. But it's okay, we can talk. This is my pre-sleep outfit. I literally just like, I look like I'm going to the gym. That's my vibe. So I actually have something like important that I need to talk about, like, or not even I don't need to talk to anyone about it. I just need to like vent for myself. So I'll vent here. My family really wants me to go back to America, and of course they do. I mean, I haven't been back in 2 years, and that's been really tough for them. I think they miss me. They miss me being at family gatherings, and that's what they're telling me. So I know that's a fact. And it's hard for me because I'm a very distant person, and I love my family. I love everyone in my family individually. Like I love my mom. I love them all individually, but I'm not very much keen to like being in like group settings and things like that. I've always been more of like an individual person in the family, if you can catch like what I mean. There's been some drama in the past with some people in the umbrella of family, extended family, whatever you want to call it. And it's been really hard for me. I'm still like healing from a lot of my childhood and aspects of that. My family really wants me to go home, and I don't want to leave. I really, really don't want to leave. See, I'm getting emotional. Like this is like not me. Like I don't know like what's come across me, but I really don't want to leave. It's like, see, I have to laugh so I don't fucking cry, but then like when I don't cry, I like build it up, and then like it lasts for longer. I go through even longer droughts. But if I'm being real, like if I'm being completely honest, I've let myself get tied down in Italy by things that I didn't think would tie me down. When I love someone, I'll love them forever. Whether that's family, friends, relationships, I will love you forever. Because it's really hard for me to get to that point of loving someone. So, I mean, confidently, I can say that I have love for like my ex, I have love for my family, I have love for my friends. And as you know, I had my relationship in Italy, and it was so mystical. it wasn't a healthy relationship. Like, I need to stop talking about it, but if I don't like fully say like everything, I'm gonna let it like stick with me forever, and I definitely don't want that. But I really like don't want to leave Italy because I'm always thinking of like the what ifs. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Not even the what ifs, I guess, but like I'm scared once I leave the country, something's gonna happen and this person is going to come back like a changed person, and I'm going to be out of the country. And as a lot of you know, when you're living abroad, when you leave, it's much harder to come back because you're going back, you're moving all your things, you're leaving your apartment. Like, it would be so much harder for me to like pick up everything and come back here. I could leave like next month, and then what? Like, I like never see you again, or and like I shouldn't care, but I do. And it's like fucked up. Like, the relationship was toxic. I have to keep reminding myself that, but I do give second and third and fourth and fifth and sixth and seventh chances only with people that I love. I love his mom, and it's crazy because growing up I was never the romantic type of person, and I never even like really believed in love for myself. And after coming here and falling in love, I put that in front of everything. I put it in front of work, career, finance, everything. Love became like, once you experience it, you're so blindsided and you realize, or at least I realized, this is my purpose. Like, I fully felt like, and I still feel like, to be in love and have a relationship that's like actually divine is my purpose in life. And I think it's because I came from living so blind to love and just in my own lane and focusing on only work. And when I fell in love for the first time, it showed me that that's all I want in life. The fact that like his mom loved me, and all of my past relationships, well, I've only had like two other past relationships. The first one, his mom and me were good. The second one, his mom hated me. And then this one, she like loves me, and I like still love her so much. I'm always on the fence. I'm like, can I even call? Like, I don't think I can call her because it's unfair. It's unfair to her to be in the middle of it. It's unfair to him. It would like, I try to put myself in his shoes, and I'm like I don't know how he's feeling. Maybe he's completely moved on from me. Maybe he doesn't think about me. Maybe there's nothing there. Um, I don't know how he's feeling. So if I were to be talking to his mom, I think that would upset him. And I think it's one of those things where living abroad, you find your people that become your family. And she became um, like a mother figure in Italy for me because she was always there for me. She brought me to the hospital like when I was so sick. She didn't know that I was so sick because I let myself get to the point of being so sick over this love of her son. And I'm not even saying it's his fault. Like I never even knew that I would be that vulnerable in the situation of love. I never knew that I guess because I didn't have any experience in being in love, I let it sting me so hard, and I was like a loose cannon. I didn't know how to operate the situation. I didn't know how to leave when I needed to. I didn't know any of the rules of love, and it really fucked me up. And this past year, I've built such a community on livestream on TikTok. I've made friends that I talk to every day. I have gone exploring in Florence. I've met so many amazing people. I've been recognized in Florence a few times from TikTok live. Like, I've built like a small little life here that I am so comfortable in, but I'm also not comfortable. Like, I'm ready to move, but I'm hoping that I can move somewhere in Europe and not back to America, like not back to where I came from. Going back to where you're from when you don't want to is hard. A company just sent me the project that I have to do. I like applied to a designer role, and I just had the interview today, and they're sending me like all of like a big project that I have to do. Oh my god. The amount of projects I've done for designer roles is insane. I'm so like tired. But again, I will do it because I really am hoping to stay in Europe. Like in my soul, I know that I'm meant to stay in Europe, and I don't know if it's to find love. I think it's for career, but just after tasting love in Italy, I I'm so scared to leave. I'm so scared that I like won't find it again. I'm so scared that I'm like leaving a soul connection or like a soulmate that I shouldn't be leaving. I'm like really worried and it concerns me. I'm scared for myself of if I go back, like, how am I gonna feel? Like, is my life gonna crumble? Am I gonna spend the rest of my life trying to come back to Italy? It's hard, but this is kind of where my mind's at. If you have any advice, please let me know. If you're in the same situation or you've been in the situation, like, what did you do? Because I feel really lost. I feel like, and I don't want to cry, like, on camera. Like, I can't even cry alone, so, I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing. I got out, like, a couple of tears. Thank you. Because I never do, and I should. Okay. I'm gonna go listen to the Cranberries. I'll see you all later. Have a good night. Ciao, ciao.